just a word on the line of Armia, Perry, Armia, Perry, and Stahl. So it's loud in here, and just what they've given your group.
Wow, I mean, I guess probably on the board they're listed fourth, but they're definitely not a fourth line. I mean, we just roll everyone, and they're playing big boy hockey. They've been able to put together such long cycle shifts for us. They work the puck down low. They all use their size to their advantage. They know what they are as a line, and they just play to their strengths. And they've been, the playoff hockey has certainly brought the best out of the three of them, and they've been awesome for us.
Marc-Antoine Godin.
Merci, Paul. Hello, Brendan. Can you how much of a priority was spending giving a more sustained pressure 5-on-5 in the offensive zone was compared to the previous two games of that series?
Yeah, I mean, not that we felt that we were bad, but you can always improve, right? And especially playing at home, the fans help with that big time. I know it's only 2,500, but they're allowed 2,500, and they give us a lot of energy, and you're able to to build some shifts together. Obviously, they were going to push. We knew that, but we wanted to use the home ice advantage, use the crowd that we got. And, I thought we did a pretty good job of having some sustained shifts. Scoring the first goal has always obviously been pretty helpful for us lately, and we got that again tonight. Pairs with the big one, and then we just kind of built on it from there.
Stu Cowan.
Brendan, Dom Ducharme, when he took over as coach, it wasn't the best circumstance to come into, obviously. That system he's talked about that you guys seem to be playing so well right now, could you just maybe speak a little bit about the challenge he faced coming in the position he was, and the way you guys have responded now to the system that he put in place?
I mean, it was really hard to implement a new system with the amount of practice time we had. I think if you remember back, we were practicing quite a bit and spending a lot of time on the ice trying to get whatever work we can, and there was a lot to change. It wasn't like it was little tinkers. I think Dom had an idea with the way he wanted us to play, and as players we had to take quite a bit in, and it was kind of tough to do on the fly. Then you mix in injuries and maybe lines are juggling, defense pairings juggling. There's a lot going on, and then right before the playoffs we had some time. We had some time to work on it, and I think to really lock everything down, it's been nice for us, and we're in a nice little rhythm right now. But we know we went through this last series as well. We know how quickly these things can change. We got to obviously have the advantage right now, but you got to make sure that you don't give the other team any life and any hope. And tomorrow night's a big game to come out here and hopefully win another one in front of our fans.
Jeff Chaumont.
Hi, Brendan. Can you talk a little bit about Archie Rilikonen, the way he's playing since he's replacing Jake Evans, and also a word about Phil? I know it's 4-1 for you, and Phil is blocking a big shot from Neil Pionk at the end of the game.
Yeah, the boys love that from Philly. It's playoff hockey. It's nice to see, and I think the guys get a big boost out of that. I think obviously, we rely on Phil quite a bit. He plays some hard minutes, and it's part of his job. But he's doing it great right now. And with Art, the change in line mates, it wasn't really much because both Jake and Lucky, I think, play very similar styles. They have an aggressive nature on the forecheck. I think that fits into what me and Phil are trying to do. And, it's kind of been nice to work them in. I think Lecky specifically is a guy that, he has such a good stick on the forecheck, create a lot of turnovers, create a lot of chances. You saw tonight, I think he had quite a few looks himself, was able to get around the net and score a big goal for us. So, we know the challenge we have. Obviously, you go out there for a lot of defensive zone situations and defending some of the top players in the world. And speaking both of Jake and Lecky, they're both very capable and responsible that way. And then when you get a chance to get on the forecheck and make it difficult on their D, I think that's where we can be effective as well on the other side of the ice.
Just a few more. Eric Engels.
Hey, Brendan, what do you make of the difference between the way you guys are playing in front of your own net and the pressure you're applying in front of the other net? How crucial has that been?
That's especially playoff hockey. You think about, to make a reference to football, they always talk about winning the battle in the trenches, on the offensive and defensive line. I think when you talk about playoff hockey, that's where the battles take place in front of the net. Obviously, they know who our goaltender is. They're going to try and make life as difficult as possible on him. But we got some pretty big boys on the back end that are clearing it up pretty nicely for him. And in front of their goalie, we're facing a very talented goaltender as well. So you try to make it as difficult as possible, create some havoc in front, and win those battles, because that's where the fun is had. And I think we did a pretty good job of it. Lately, I think it just needs to continue.
We'll take a last question for Gally because Joel just came in and the guys have a game tomorrow. So Luc Gélina.
Merci, Paul. You have a chance to get the job done in 4 games. So how pumped are you, and how important is it to maybe finish that series tomorrow and have the option or the possibility to have a few days off after that?
I mean, we're not thinking about the days off. I think, I've been in this league long enough, playing enough playoff series to know the hardest game to win is the last one. When you get a team up against the ropes, they're usually able to find a little bit of desperation. Obviously, nobody wants to go home at this point. You start to get pretty hungry, and it's playoff hockey. They're not going to go down without a fight. So we know how difficult this is going to be. It's always difficult to put that team away. I mean, we were obviously on the other side of it last series. As soon as you get a slimmer of hope, the momentum starts to build, and they can see it, coming. So we don't want to allow them to get into that situation where we let them feel comfortable and give them hope. Obviously, we have the advantage right now. That could change very quickly if our effort changes. So for us to enjoy this win, but when you wake up tomorrow, we got to put in another solid effort and find a way to do the same things that led to success tonight.
Merci, Gally.
Thank you.
Thank you.